That's crazy.
I don't wanna go, I just wanna get home.
I had to open up with that because I was listening to some of the music that we made. But tell us about creation event. I want to know about creation event.
All right, so damn, we right into it. So creation event.
Hold on, my bad. Like try to put it like right on your right. You can move it if you need to.
All right, yeah, cool. Yeah, so creation event, right? It's a little something I've been putting together. You know what I'm saying? The man himself, Kaufdropa, is on there. He's featured on there, 2 songs. All of them are freestyles, or my bad. All of them are either freestyles or like some stuff that I revamped from like, I don't know. I got a song there that's like 3 years old, but I revamped it. So yeah, but it's I don't know. I'm really excited to put it out. I'm gonna drop it on E10. I'm just waiting on some of my files to get recovered right now, but I'm about to put it out soon. So
how many songs have you put out?
Have I put out like over my whole like career? All right, so
Or how many songs have you put out? How many songs have you recorded, made? Like what are your numbers?
I have so many like different songs. Like just from like, I don't know, like I would just like mess around, like make beats, like didn't finish some of them. Some of them I would like render out and like make half a song too. I would like scrap the song. So I have like different like, I don't know, like song like ideas and stuff, but like actual like songs that I've put out, probably only put out about, I want to say 6 so far on like streaming platforms.
Yeah, because I know like whenever you're working on songs and it's like this for film too. Like you start a project, you like get a little bit on it. Like I remember when I was working on NPC beats, making beats, I make like a little bit of the beat and then I just kind of like move on, go on to something else. So like finishing through and just like sitting there and completing has always been it's hard for me. But you're better at it than I am.
Hey, honestly, like that's why I started like freestyling, and like you were a big part of that too, because like it's like you understand like when you take so much time on something, you could always sit there and try to make it better and better and better. But if you just drop it like what it is right now, you can capture that moment then, you know what I'm saying? And people can look back on that and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true. Like, yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, but it's also like, it's so like raw and like unfiltered, you know what I'm saying? And you're putting it straight out there. Like, yeah, so it does like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything has a shelf life too.
Yeah, capture the moment. That's like a big one. Like I'm in film class now. I'm taking, I had 4 classes today. Did you start classes yet?
Yeah. I only had to go to like 1 in person though.
Really? What class are you taking?
I'm taking a Spanish class right now actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too.
That's cool. That's cool.
Crazy.
I'm taking a Spanish class. I'm taking something that's like intro to digital arts. I'm taking, what else am I taking? I'm taking sound design too. And I'm taking recording and sampling.
Do you have any more classes with Ben?
Nah, I don't have any with him right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. He asked me if I was coming back, but I was like, I don't think so. I'm a film major, but I'd love to. I learned a lot in his class. Yeah, he was good. DZ Fest. Yeah. But so I'm taking acting. That's a fun class. It was actually like today was our first class and it was better than I thought it would be. Because when I went to the counselor, she was like, you have to take because I'm a film and digital media major with going for a minor in Spanish. And she was like, you have to take an acting class. So you can there's 2 options pretty much. Like one is like just check the block, like real easy acting class that you can just do like most people do. And the other one is like the actually like in the cut, like acting, really doing it in like more hands on. So I was like, yeah, give me that one. And so I showed up today and like the class when we were in was like literally like a studio, like wood floors, like a dance studio pretty much. But there's desks on the side. And I just like it's so interesting to me because like film production, this type of things, like podcasting, like working with stuff. Like I was just telling him like it gets me so mad when the technicality stuff messes up, bro. And I spend more time like that's
literally the worst part of it all because like you're sitting there, you've been working on a project for like 10+ hours just because you're trying to critique it or whatever, and then your computer just like freezes or something. You know what I'm saying? You can't like do nothing. You just sitting there clicking. It's making noises at you and stuff. Like, bro, that's the worst part of the tech. Like just the technology side of creating, but like. Bro, takes the most time too, bro.
I literally feel like whenever I like go to make something or even this podcast, like I spend the amount of time that I actually spend like recording the podcast is like an inkling of what the effort I put into this, like researching online, like what equipment I should get, what cables can go into what, like trying to make it, smooth and like, and then once I get everything, like trying to piece it all together, Same thing with music, I'm sure, like plugins and all the different things,
Yeah, it's like it's always gonna be some type of like road bump, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so weird, but man.
Yeah, so I'm taking acting and then I have Spanish Spanish is my second class.
They got you doing like improv and stuff in your acting class?
Yeah, we're about to. Yeah, they said we were gonna be doing improv, but today when we had got in there, we were just like, he was immediately like, because I have that professor for 2 classes, my first class and my last class of the day, and both are film. Well, one's acting, one's screenwriting. But anyway, so we go into the acting class, and it's very like, it's so weird. Like looking at the way that film is done has opened my eyes so much to like how the world like the smallest things like can change the feeling or the mood of a scene like so quickly. Like, and whenever we were in the class today for acting, he was like, just walk around. We were just walking around like for like, bro, like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, just walking. And he was like, there's no direction. Like, just don't walk in a circle. Like, just walk. We were walking. And like, as we were walking, he was like, all right, now notice everything you're smelling. And then like, I'm like, oh, wow. Like I noticed like someone's perfume walking by or like, whatever else. And it's like, and he's like, okay, now notice everything green in the room. And it's like, now notice everything red. Now notice what sounds you're hearing. And it's like, just kind of like paying attention to the smallest of details can really just make a difference so much, because it's like, we're in a room walking, and then I'm like, oh wow, I'm actually hearing, seeing, smelling a lot more than I even recognize,
Yeah, it's like you like see the whole environment almost. Like you can, it's almost like a sixth sense at that point. Because I feel like even doing that exercise will put you like right in the flow state. You like noticing everything. You so like aware. Like what was your like mindset when you were going through that the first time?
We first started it. I mean, it's weird because like coming into college now, as like I'm 24 now, and it's like I'm in a lot of freshman classes. This is my first year at ISU, but like I'm not like, I'm in a weird place where it's a good place though, where it's like I don't really care. Like, because he was, as part of the acting class, he was like, all right, now we're going to find something across the room and yell at it. And so like I'm like, okay. So I started screaming, started yelling, like, ha, right? Like I was looking at this coffee cup. I was like, ha, and like all the other, students around, like there was a couple that got into it, but a couple of them were just like, I'm just like, send it, I'm here to like try it, learn, like experience it. Like I want to, because I mean, think about it. What if like I get into it and like I actually put my all into acting, and then I like get a role or something? Bro, that'd be sweet. Like, like I do that.
That's a bag too, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You done any acting?
Bro, nah, but I want to, man. Like I did like some musicals and stuff when I was in like middle school. You know what I'm saying? I did like show choir and all that stuff. But bro, like that kind of made me like think about wanting to do that too. I actually should sign up for a class here while I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
But how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music like all my life, but if we saying like professionally or like full time
involved in music,
I'm gonna just say like maybe 7 years now.
That's quite a long time. Yeah. What's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part about it is just like, I don't know, just vibing out. Like there's always a music for something, you know what I'm saying? There's always a music for whatever type of feeling you feeling, whatever type of emotions you dealing with at the time, like whatever mindset you at in the moment. There's always going to be something that fits, you know what I'm saying? That like what you're looking for. And like the thing I like I don't know, like the thing I like the most about creating music is that I can bring myself to the exact like time space that like where I was, like even in my mind, like everything, like I can feel in my heart, my soul, everything. Like I can feel that exact moment. Like when I listen to my songs that I make, I'm like, oh, I was going through that at that time. Like I can hear that in the music. Like I'm like, then even like the way I like layer certain like patterns and stuff like that, like it all like has like a meaning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like it's just like what I was feeling then. Like it's just capturing it. Like that's all. I can't even like describe it with words because it's just like you got to hear it. You know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I think the biggest thing that you helped me with as far as making music is you were like, just let the music tell you what to say, and it's kind of like because you kind of grab the beat. You try to like I was trying to take hold of the beat, when I'm trying to put lyrics on it, and really you got to let the beat take hold of you, and just kind of write it. You know what I'm saying? You really just got to write it.
Bro, that's the craziest thing about like music too. A lot of people don't realize they like songs because of the beat. It's not even because of the artist, like most of the time, especially with like, I feel like now our music, because it's like so saturated and stuff, but like that beat, if you just let it do its thing and you like, okay, how could I like, what could I do to add to this? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at it as an actual creation instead of just like, you know what I'm saying? Or just like, I don't know, it'll like tell you too, like certain patterns just give you telltale signs where you could like, I'm trying to like get overly into explanatory
No,
stuff.
go
Like,
ahead,
you know what I'm
lay it
saying?
out there.
But now, like it really just tell you like that's the most simplest way I could put it. Like, you know.
I remember you were telling me like the differences between like New York style like hi-hats and like Detroit. Like, how do you even distinguish? Like, you just listening from it, or like do you
Just
like?
from listening to the songs, honestly, like you'll hear like the or like you know what I'm saying? Just like certain like program like hi hats or whatever, you know. Just like I don't even know. Like I just know the patterns. So you listen to those songs you want, like listen to the patterns they be doing, and then I'll just be like mixing and matching certain other patterns and stuff in that I like or just I don't know because
Have you always used
yeah,
Fruity Loops?
for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite song you made?
Favorite song that I made like that's out right now.
Nah, it doesn't be that.
Bro, I would probably either say Too Easy or Subliminal.
Subliminal,
Yes,
really? Yeah,
bro.
that one
Or
is tough.
iPhone, bro.
iPhone,
Yes,
yeah,
bro. Cause
tough.
those are like all like super like they're like all telling a story, but it's so raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, Subliminal. You made that cover art too, didn't you?
yeah. Well, it was technically AI, but like you know what I'm saying. I put the prompts in there. You know, like Photoshop, they got the
Mm-hmm.
AI beta and stuff. So you just like make a little area where you want something, or you could like circle something with the lasso and be like, I want a house right here. Like I want
Yeah,
a line with a pyramid in the background and a UFO like you know what I'm saying, putting energy like into the planet, and I want to see a fractal of like the universe like rising up from the green like ocean, you know what I'm saying, and a goddess, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like yeah, so you gotta like it's the creativity is just seeing a vision, I guess, but it's like the AI is just letting you like, you know.
yeah. AI pretty much helped me put together this podcast. If I use ChatGPT for almost everything. Like,
Wow.
what type of adapter could I use for this? What type of whatever could I use for that? But it
Bro, it's
helps.
insane how much stuff you can use AI for now,
Do you
bro.
know
Like,
ChatGPT passed the bar exam, like to become a lawyer?
bro, that's scary,
Do
bro.
you believe in like the AI takeover or whatever?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know. Like it just it can learn. It's shown that it can learn. So I mean, at that point, like anything's possible. I could say.
Yeah, like I listen to like a bunch of podcasts. People talk about this stuff, and too, it's like it's funny, but it is crazy. Like, like looking at it for what it is right now, like as a fact, like it can what it does right now is it takes a question and scours the entire internet and spits out an answer like immediately. It's like it's crazy. Like how can it do that? Like
Crazy.
how can it do that?
Yeah. I mean, they do say like it has like some like errors and stuff, like delusions or whatever they call it, but but still to be able to do that though, like that fast and like that for the most part pretty accurately is insane.
Yeah, yeah. But nah. So what was I saying? What classes did I say? Yeah, did I say
You said
screenwriting? No, I didn't talk about that one yet.
I don't know. You said
But
like acting.
yeah,
I think
acting. I
yeah.
was talking about acting. Okay, so yeah, so I'm in Spanish too. I took it like I pretty much already speak Spanish, but like I didn't know what level I should start out in. So I'm going to like Spanish year 2, and like I walked in, it seemed pretty easy today. Like she started talking, and I understood everything she was saying. And she was kind of like, oh, like haha, like now I'm talking in English. Like this is what I said, but I understood what she was saying the first time in Spanish.
Mhm.
So it's like
Yeah.
I hope it's not too easy, but it'll give me time to practice. But she's like an older, like she's like totally like an auntie, like a like
Wait, do you have what's her name?
Professor Lopez.
Nah, I don't think I have her.
Yeah, no, so I
Nah.
was Spanish, but it's low key a big class. It's like almost 30 people, I think, at least
Dang.
30, 40 people for Spanish. But she already gave us homework today.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He wasn't
crazy.
lying. He said there'd be homework every single day in Spanish because he took French. Yeah, that's
Dang.
crazy. Yeah. Now, but then my third class is what do I take for my third class? Screenwriting is the last class. I can't remember the third one. I don't know. It'll come back to me later. But
Man, two of my professors were like out on COVID today, bro.
COVID.
Yes, bro.
Really?
Like they just got over COVID. Like,
When they were there?
yeah. So like my first one it was at 9 a.m., but it's a hybrid class. So it's like logic, language, and math or something. It's just like a requirement I need.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like a 9 a.m. And like he had to like Zoom us because the way he grades the class is like weird as hell, bro. Like I can't even like I don't even know. I gotta like go back and look at my syllabus again. But no, I had that earlier today, and then I had my second class. What was it? I won. my second class today was Spanish, and she was talking in like Spanish a little bit, but there's like a lot of people in the class that like kind of didn't really know too much, and she was like not trying to like overwhelm people. But uh, I don't know, like I was sitting there, and like I haven't taken a class like a Spanish class since high school, but I took like 2 years. But man, like I don't know, I feel like it'll come back to me, but at the same time, like I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying, but we'll get there. Though.
I feel like if I could go live in a Spanish speaking country for 6 months, I'd come out thinking Spanish. Like I can pretty much talk, like I can pretty much say in Spanish now, like I can pretty much say anything that I want to say, but I'm not very good at listening. Like whenever they ask me questions back, I'm like, yeah, like, but like I can say like sentences, like I can say like full sentences in Spanish and like what I'm looking for, what I want, but like I can't understand it that well yet. It's like I try to listen, like especially like if you listen to like Spanish music, like they rap, they go fast, like, and they use slang, so it's like it's weird because I started on Duolingo, and then I knew a bunch of people who spoke Spanish. So I've learned kind of through Duolingo and slang. So I've never really had like a classroom setting of Spanish. So it's like different because she's like real big on like the proper usage of like how it should be or whatever, stuff like that. So what's your other classes?
My other classes, what was it? Recording, sampling, and he said we're not even gonna have class till Monday because he still like got COVID or whatever coming down. My other classes, I forget what is it. Sound design too. That's probably the one I'm the most excited about because there's a project where we have to like take an animated scene and we gotta like match, like make the whole like sound effects like from start to finish for that clip.
How do you even do that?
You literally like, so you can take like a sound library. In the class, he's gonna tell us to use Epidemic Sound because there's like I can't remember, but like, you can get like a free month for like the class or whatever. But there's like a bank of sounds, and you literally just look for whatever you want to like see, or you can go on YouTube, take a sound clip. You know what I'm saying? YouTube to MP3 it. I don't know how legal that is though. But, you know what I'm saying? You can do that.
Look, see if you can find that. See if that is if using YouTube to MP3 is illegal. But yeah, go ahead. So what were you saying?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You could do that method, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't tell you to do that.
Everyone's done it though.
Yeah, I've definitely never done it before. Yeah, allegedly. Exactly. That's what you're gonna say. But yeah, so you literally just sync it up, like use a DAW. So we use, I forget what it's called. It's the Adobe. I think it's Adobe Audition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In the class, you use Adobe Audition. But you could use like whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, software you need to like link audio and video, and you just time it up to wherever you want to place it. Like that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
I use Premiere Pro for pretty much everything. Like I use Audacity for this, like I was saying, but yeah, I tried using Audition a couple of times, but it was kind of weird to be honest. Yeah. So you got any big plans coming up or anything? Anything on the calendar?
Man, definitely creation event. Like that's the big thing. Like you know what I'm saying.
So when is the drop? Do you have a date on it yet?
I don't have a date on it yet because I'm still waiting on some files to get recovered. But if I can't get them recovered, I'm gonna just remake it. You know what I'm saying, or just add something different. But
that's horrible though. That's like the absolute
it's
worst.
Pretty bad. Yeah, because I was trying to drop it. I was gonna drop it before the end of 2023, and then I was like, nah, like I gotta put like a few more songs on it. So I was gonna drop it first week, and then that happened to my hard drive, and I was like, dang, like, well, I didn't even say it, but like my hard drive, for some reason, it just stopped working, and I have like over like 3 years like worth of music on there and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Like I'm literally getting it looked at right now. I got to go back home to go see about it, but I got most of the songs on my phone though, like already like good. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's terrible. Wow. So hopefully you can get those back. Yeah. So what do you think about college though? You like it?
No, college is cool, bro.
Do you think it's worth it?
Depending on what you're going for, I feel like it's worth it. Cause at first, I ain't gonna lie, I was like hating life. I'm like I was taking business classes. I was like, bro, like I can't do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even a bad student, but like I just didn't want to go to class and stuff, and it was just messing me up there. So, you know, but I switched my major. I'm in creative technologies, audio production. So, man, like, no, like honestly, just if you're in something that you love or you actually want to pursue, and it's beneficial to what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like it's worth it. But if you feel like you can get something of equal or better value without having to pay or having to be in debt, then definitely pursue that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, like, nobody can really tell you like what's right for you. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? If it's you know what I'm saying, within your whatever, you know what I'm saying, then go ahead. But
yeah, no, I think what you said there is important because like another thing too is with that is like no one has the same path. Like everyone takes their own path. Everyone does their own thing. Like I was saying, I went to the Army first, and then now I'm in college, which is weird, but it's like it's cool though. But if I ever have to go back to the Army, which I hope I never do, and I probably never want to, I'll probably go back as a lieutenant. But you know, yeah. But because if you go as a lieutenant, it's completely different than if you go in as enlisted. If you go in as a lieutenant, you pretty much are immediately in charge of stuff. So like if you go into the Army as a lieutenant, you're like already in charge of a platoon. Whereas like if you go in as enlisted, you go in as a private, and you're just like the bottom of the barrel pretty much.
dang,
Yeah.
dang, that's crazy, bro.
Like I remember when I was in Hawaii, and I was a sergeant. I had been in the Army for like 3 years at this point, you know, and I was 20. I think it's 21, and we had a new lieutenant come in. And mind you, I was in charge of like 5 soldiers. Like I was like a squad, like my team, and then but we had like 40 soldiers in our platoon. And he comes in, he was 22 years old, and he's just fresh out of college, and he was in charge of the entire platoon. It's like the PL. It's like 40 people. It's like literally, and you can get a bachelor's degree in literally anything and go into the military as an officer.
Wow.
Anything. Like people come in as like with arts degrees, put them in like freaking infantry officer. You know. It's like what?
That's insane, bro. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, but I went in as a private, did my time, 6 years, got out. I think about the Army every single day, and I still talk to like a lot of people, you know, that I was in the Army with about like just reminiscing and whatever, having a good time, thinking about things. But I just miss the traveling and the people more than anything.
Bro, yeah, bro, I actually thought about like doing it for like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, because that didn't really entices me to traveling. And I got some uncles that were in the military. So
What branches?
yeah, so my uncle Bucci, he served in the Navy. My uncle Angel, he was in the Army. And then my uncle Sean, he was in the Marines.
So 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Which one would you go in if you could join, or if you decided to?
I don't know, probably like the Marines or something, bro.
Marines?
Yeah.
Marines?
Or no, actually, no, I wouldn't do that. No. I'd probably do like Air Force or something.
Yeah.
Or
I was
Navy.
about to say, no way.
Yeah, no, Marines is crazy. But like, hey, you would get big as hell though from all the training.
Nah, yeah, no, I gotta say that I'm in the Army, and like Army Marines is just like constantly like this, you know. But so we gotta talk smack by each other. But Air Force, realistically, like Air Force is the nicest. They have the nicest gyms, nicest facilities, nicest barracks. I remember we went to I was in Guam, and we were on the Anderson Air Force Base, and they had like their gym is so nice, dude, compared to the Army one. It's like indoor track, like 2 full basketball courts. They got like a big weight room. Cool. They got like sauna. They got like. When I first started podcasting, I remember me and Ryan did our first episode, and we sat down and we were just looked at each other and we started laughing because we were like, what do we even say, you know? But it's like like you can ask Mudra, like I talk all the time, like I have no problem talking, and so like one of the reasons why I love this forum is because I can talk all day, and then people can choose to listen to me or turn it off if they want to turn it off, you know. Whereas like I'm talking to you in person, it's like so you know, it's different, you know. So yeah. So I mean, I'm just walking around, like so many things come to my head, like because I thought about making an X account, just like a tweet, like random thoughts all the time. But I figured like if I create a podcast and do it consistently enough, eventually all the things that I would want to like say would just work their way out, you know, as I'm talking to people on the show. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But another thing too is like just the fact that I like to be like go through it and just see all the people, like all my friends and stuff that I've interviewed and like had talks with and stuff, and like just seeing it progress. Like I actually ordered. Ooh, I'm about to drop it.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
I ordered. Yeah, I order t-shirt orders of plates.
Hey, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, I launched my website, www.KaufdropStudios.com. So hopefully it's got all the podcasts on there and everything. Actually, your music video's on there, the exclusivity.
Yeah,
Did I send you the link?
Yeah, you sent me the link. Yeah, I checked it out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool,
Yeah, you built your website too, right?
Bro, yeah, I'm finna put it up, though. I gotta put it up soon, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got it, you know what I'm saying?
Because you use all code, didn't you?
Yeah, I built mine from scratch.
What code did you
I
use?
VS Code, Microsoft VS Code.
What is like an app you built it on or something?
Yeah, so it's you can look in like the web store or whatever, like whatever like your computer uses and find it, and like App Store or whatever. Just you know what I'm saying, you can just type in, like, you can make HTML documents, CSS documents, JavaScript, all that stuff.
So do you like doing that stuff?
Yeah, bro, it's pretty cool.
Because like I was just telling him before we started, like I love being the creative, but like I like the tech stuff. Like I hate it, but I love it. You know, like I hate it when it doesn't work, but I love it when it's working. But it seems to be like I always have something go wrong when I try to record. But it's okay, you know, work it out.
Yeah, bro.
You're saying like just teaches you more. Did you ever find that? Is it illegal?
Well, I was trying to get your website. I can't find it on DuckDuckGo.
Oh, my website?
Yeah.
You can't type it into the. You have to type it pretty much into like the actual URL thing. You can't like Google search it, I think, which is weird. But if it doesn't work, just try it on.
It was illegal to go from YouTube.
It is. It is illegal.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I did not tell you to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've definitely never done that ever. Never.
Yeah. There it is. Pull it up. There it is. There's a website. Walking through it, there's like the little homepage right there, and then like as it goes down, it's like you can click on the drop or whatever, that little page, and then it pulls up. Like click watch now, or whatever. This should be like if you go up, yeah, there it goes. Oh, that's the merch page, but there's nothing coming yet. Yeah, there's nothing yet. And then if you go like to the drop, it'll pull it up.
Bro, that's so nice, bro. It's cool.
Got everything on there, and honestly, like I use Wix to edit my websites. So like every time I do a podcast, I can just add those in, and it's real easy. Like I don't have to do much. I just copy and I just literally duplicate one of those sections, and I just swap out the links, and that's it. So it's pretty easy. I copy and paste the thing. There's your music video right there. Exclusivity. Yeah. Now that's tough. But yeah.
That's raw, bro.
What's your next song you want to do as a music video?
Next song, definitely Too Easy. Definitely Too Easy.
You play that one for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just played.
I think I sent it to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. How? What do you pull your inspiration from?
Man, I don't know. Like I can't really pinpoint it to like one like thing for real, because I listen to so many different types of music and stuff. But I would say I don't know, my main muse is probably just, like you said, having an avenue to like freely talk, and people can turn it off if they want to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I said my piece, you know what I'm saying, it's out there, you know? So
like expressing yourself.
Yeah, like really just like using music to like pacify pain, you know what I'm saying? Even just to, you know what I'm saying, talk shit a little bit too, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to, just because you can.
Yeah.
Just because you can, you know what I'm saying? Like just do it.
You play instruments?
Growing up, I played the trumpet. I was in marching band and stuff. I used to play the trumpet. And I got into the like guitar a little bit, but I never like really learned how to play it. And it's like the same thing with the keyboard. Like I took a class in high school, and you know what I'm saying, I learned like a few songs, but like, you know, I really just like use it to like play in melodies. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm like self-taught with everything pretty much.
Off YouTube and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's really how I learned how to make beats and stuff too. YouTube University. Every day after school, I tell people this all the time. It was every day after school in high school. I used to play football and stuff too. So like it was after practice. It'd be like 6 o'clock, I get home. I put my backpack down, hop on the computer. I'm on the computer till like 3 a.m. Hop in the shower, get ready for school the next day, go back to school, repeat, do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was getting like no sleep learning.
Wait, was like junior, senior year? Or like, do you even remember?
Bro, I think I started like probably freshman year. like making. Well, no, actually, no, sophomore year, because I dropped my first song sophomore year. I can't even remember, bro. It's so long at this point. I don't know.
You told me
I'm
you
gonna
played
look it
D
up after
line,
this.
right? You played D line.
Yeah, I was
DN?
yeah. I wasn't a DN. I was a tackle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you like that? You guys run stunts?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
So where'd you go again?
I went to Lincoln Way East.
Did Brody say go to Lincoln Way East or West?
He went to West.
Oh, he went to West. So
I got a
what
cousin that
is
go
that
there.
like? There two ice. Why is it like Lincoln Way East and West? Do you know why? Is it just like that?
Just because like the area is like, I don't know, like it's so like big or whatever. Cause I don't even know, but I can't even. I don't know. They just divide it up by where you live at. Like I don't even know. Like there's no rhyme or reason.
Like the districts or whatever.
Yeah, districts.
Like
yeah.
where we grew up was weird too. Like if you look at like Springfield, Illinois, like where I grew up, it's like there's a lot of high school there. A lot of high schools there because there's a lot of like small towns outside of it too.
Yeah.
So like, I went to Pleasant Plains High School. Like I lived in Springfield. Like I lived in Springfield. Like I had a Springfield address. And I had to drive out to Pleasant Plains, which was like 15, 20 minutes out the way.
That's crazy.
To go to school, bro. And like,
Bruh.
because Springfield High was like, it was like closer. I mean, I didn't live. I mean, I lived in like in the country, I guess, of Plains, like, you know, coming up, growing up. But like when I was like junior, senior, like I lived like in Springfield, but had to drive out there because Springfield High was actually closer. But if I lived across like a bike trail right by my house, then I would have gone to Springfield High. Like my junior, senior year, but I ended up going to Pleasant Plains. But there's like a bunch of tons of like different small schools around there. Like it's not really like a big. There's like 2 6A schools and that's it in the whole area. Most of them are like 2, 3, 4A, 2, 3A schools, in around Springfield.
Man, yeah, like what you were saying about like living and having to drive out like 20 minutes to your school. My bad. That's where I latched on that. But I was living where I live at. I could either have went to Lincoln Way Central or Lincoln Way East, but I went to Lincoln Way East just because like all my friends, you know what I'm saying, went there and stuff. Everybody from my like middle school district went there, but also I went there the same year that like everything with Lincoln Way North that happened. Lincoln Way North that shut down because like somebody was like, you know what I'm saying, like embezzling money or something. Yeah, it's pretty, yes, bro. It was like crazy. But they shut that school down. It's basically like a rec center now.
Really?
Yeah, but like they used to be cold in football and everything. That's probably why like Lincoln Way East now, like I don't know what it is now because I think the record like not the same no more, but but they was cold though, and everybody that went to North started going to East. So like them hallways used to be like filled up with kids, bro.
Really?
Yes.
It reminds me of a time I remember when I was in Hawaii and I was in the Army still. My roommate, he was like a real smart dude and real cool dude. And those like we all had like these government travel cards. Like the government gives you like a credit card, but they're like it's like very monitored. Like you can only use it like specifically for like if you get sent on deployment or whatever, you like buy your ticket like through the card or whatever. And he caught that like one of the officer, the lieutenant in charge of like overseeing all that was like buying like personal shit on other soldiers like government credit cards.
Nah.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
yes.
that's grimy,
yes. He was like,
bro.
yeah, he was like scamming people throughout the unit. And so like my and you know he runs it. He runs all the books for it. So it's like you can just be like, oh, what? I don't know, you know. And so like
books is cooked.
Yeah. And so he was using some like
nasty,
some like burner email to do it and like to run it through like the accounts or whatever. And my roommate was like real tech savvy, and he ran it through like backlogs, like went on like what is it, Wireshark and all that stuff or whatever, and like People Finder, and like found out who it was. And then like he told me, and I was the only person he told, because he was like, what should I do? Because like, you know, he was a specialist, I was a private, this guy's a lieutenant. It's like,
oh my god,
you know what I'm saying, like if someone else found out, like he could like, you know, come down to him before he could whatever.
Yeah. So
I was like, dude, he was like, I'm just gonna go to the commander. I was like, yeah, just go straight to the commander. Told him. Person got kicked out. Like I don't know if they got kicked out of the army, but I know they got kicked out of the unit at least.
Damn.
But there used to be like slimy stuff like that in the army a lot, bro. A lot of time.
That's insane. Using other people to pay for your personal stuff.
But it wasn't even like other people. Like the government was paying. Well, it's like the government was paying for it, but also the person was paying for it. Like it's
that's a double whammy,
dude,
bro.
The government travel cards and DTS. Dude, now, okay, all right, I'm talking about it. All right, government travel cards is like they issue every soldier a government travel card, and they all have this account called a DTS account, which is like the Defense Travel System, and it's the most ass system ever, dude. It sucks, and like literally, so you have to create like a ticket or whatever on the website, and like whatever all the stuff that you're gonna do, where you're going, where you're flying, pick your flights. And then charges to the government travel card, which is yours issued by the government, and your unit has to approve of it or whatever, like approve the funds before it can be used or whatever. And so like this was one of the culminating events that led me to get out of the Army. So I'm in Fort Riley, and I had been there for 2 weeks. I had PCS there, been there for 2 weeks, and my first line, he calls me and he's like, hey, so, yeah, you're going to go to Philadelphia in 2 days. I was like, okay, for what? You know, he's like, the Afghan refugee crisis. Like, they are sending all the Afghan refugees, like, straight from Kabul, dude. They were, like, going from Germany. They were, like, stationed at lily pads there, and then they were bringing them straight to Philly.
Wow.
And so, like, basically, I got sent, and I filled out that website on DTS. Like, I'm going to Philly. These are the dates, all that stuff. And my first line's like my boss. He's also the acting first sergeant. So like the boss came to pick me up, drops me off at the airport, and I go in there, and the lady working the terminal is like, "Yeah, there's no ticket for you. We don't, like, you don't have a flight booked." And I was like, so I'm standing there in the airport with my bags packed. And
That's
so
nuts.
I call the guy, dropped me off. He's a sergeant first class. He was my first sergeant at the time and my first line. And I'm like, dude, what do I do? And he was like, he literally said, fucking buy it, is what he said. And I don't think that and if I was in his shoes, I probably would have said the same thing, honestly. Because like they told me like I had to be there tonight, bro. Because I got ahead of myself. But so they said they only had one ticket left, and it was first class ticket. Wow. That's it. So that's why I called him and was like, what do I do? And he was like, just buy it. So I was like, what do you mean? Like, because he was like, dude, they need you in Philadelphia like tonight. And like, it's mission critical. Like, there's people from Afghanistan coming into Philadelphia right now, and like, they don't have an NCO. So you need to get there right now. Crazy. And so I was like, all I have left is a first class ticket. So I bought it because he told me to. I get to Philadelphia, and they don't have they weren't even expecting me, bro. Like, they didn't even know I was coming, apparently. Bro, and so, like, I get there, and they're like, oh, yeah, who are you? Like, what? And, like, they didn't have a room for me, so I had to, room up, like, bunk up, bro. Like with other people, dude. Like, you know, like, I was, like, yeah, it was bad, bro. We were in Philadelphia at the hotel. I had to, like, share a bed. I had, like, bro, it was bad. But, anyway, when I came back from that mission, and while we were there, we were working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, like, transporting these people, like all the Afghans, like escorting them around or whatever. And I had to drive like a 15 passenger van through downtown Philadelphia with all the COVID positive Afghans. That was wild. Damn. But anyway, where was I going with this? I was talking about yeah. So when I got GTCs and government travel cards and all that stuff. So when I got back from that mission, they told me that I owed over $2,000 to the government. For that's being sent on mission, bro. And bro, that's 12-hour shifts, evil, 7 days a week, dog. Evil, bro. 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. And at the time, and I got back, bro. And they said I owed money, bro. Bro, that's crazy. And like, the whole thing was crazy, bro. Like, while I was there, my girlfriend at the time was in Carolina. And so I texted her. I was like, yo, meet me or whatever. So she drove up to Philly to see me there. And we got a hotel. And then basically the guy in charge of me was like, yeah, like just stay by your phones. I'm not going to text you, though. I'll call you if anything happens, you know, like, don't worry. And my shift was supposed to start at like 5 in the morning. And so like she dropped me off at like 5 in the morning. And then he was like, you didn't get my text? And I'm like, bro, what? And I was like, bro, what? And he was like, yeah, so I changed the shifts around. You don't come on until 1 today. So I got there I got there like before 5. And he was like, you don't come on until 1. And I was like, all right. So I pulled my phone out. I called my girlfriend. He's like, nah. He looks at
Hell no. Hell no. No, that's messed up, bro.
It was a specialist. I was a sergeant. There was no specialist. He's like, you should have read the text. Hey, the guy who just got there for his shift that morning, Rue. He was like, go ahead and take the day off. Sergeant Kaufman, you can just pull a double.
Nah, bro.
So that was a 16-hour day.
Bro. Nah, bro.
And meanwhile, the whole time, bro, we're working with Afghans. Like, bro, literally, they did not know how to use the toilet, bro. Like, part of our job there was like to monitor the bathrooms because in case they're like passing stuff around in there. And so like we'd go in, bro. They would like be washing their feet in the urinal and stuff, bro, because they didn't know, bro. They'd never seen it before. We had to turn off the escalators because they like were scared of the escalators, bro. They did not know how to use escalators, bro. They were like falling down them because they did not know what to do.
Oh my gosh,
it was insane. It was crazy.
Wow.
And then like after all that, and like there was even some, obviously some crazier stuff, but we come back and then they're like, yeah, you owe $2,000 for that first class ticket. And I was like, bro, no. And then it gets even better, bro. $2,000 for the first class ticket, and I tried to refute it. I even went to legal and was like, there's no way, bro. Like I was literally following orders. Like, what can I do? Like my first sergeant told me to buy the ticket. Like, what am I supposed to do? Tell him no, Yeah. And so, yeah, so that ended up just coming straight out of my paycheck. So I was getting paid like $700 a month until it was like resolved.
Damn.
But then they also said I owed an additional like $2,500 for the hotel because when I filled out the DTS, I had requested like to get a hotel room. But then when I got there, they said that there wasn't any more, so I had to room with that guy. So they were paying the hotel the whole time, but I wasn't being charged for a room.
Wow.
So yeah. But that one I ended up getting. I ended up going to my commander, and then we called Citibank and worked that out. But I ended up having to pay over $2,000 back to the government. So, yeah. After that, I was like, might as well get out.
Yeah, bro. Damn, like they didn't even seem to care, did they, bro?
Nope.
Like,
no, they don't care. No, they don't care, dude. They don't care. Oh my God, bro. No, they don't care. No, you're just a soldier.
Man. Crazy, bro. You're risking your life and they just, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I talk crap about the Army a lot, but I really had a lot of good times there too. So, yeah. But it is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. I learned a lot. Like, and then it's like, once you like we were talking about this the other day. Like once you get to that point where it's like you've been somewhere that's like really low. It's like when you're in bad times. Moving forward, it's like, oh well, this isn't as bad as so and so time when I was down bad like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ever experienced something like that?
Yeah, man. I got some stories, man. Like from when I was like a kid, like
say it. What's the story?
Bro, this is crazy. Like I've never like really talked to nobody about this before.
Well, it's up to you. You can share. You can share whatever you want, but
like I mean, I'll say this. Like, there was a time like. Bro, she's probably gonna be mad if I talk about this, but I mean, it's in the past though. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. But my mom had got locked up when I was a kid for a little bit, and like, you know what I'm saying, I had to move, but yeah. But I mean, I don't know, like that, like you said, like them hard times make your like you know what I'm saying, your now present hard times is like, bro, like it's like a flat tire in my grand scheme of like, you know what I'm saying, my whole like life. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. You ever traveled much?
Not really, bro. I just got on a flight for the first time like October. I went to go see my cousin in Cleveland.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I've never been to Cleveland. I haven't even been to much of Ohio at all, actually.
Bro, it's chill. Like it's not really like. I haven't really been to like the big city parts, so like, you know what I'm saying, but like I just like went to, you know what I'm saying, my cousin's school. Actually, no, I'm tweaking. I have this right in the city. Yeah, bro. Just forget I said that. But anyways, nah, like it's nice. She go to Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. And bro, campus is beautiful out there. But like, yeah, we was going to some Afro beats parties and stuff like that.
We said what?
Afro beats parties.
What is that?
Like Afro beats, it's like a genre of music.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What is it?
it's like I don't know, like it's got clave rhythms.
Oh, it's like a music.
Yeah, like artists like Burna Boy, Davido, like Wizkid. You know what I'm saying? They make Afro beats. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So like it was on a beach, you said?
Huh?
He was on a beach?
No. I just said it was some Afro beats parties.
Oh.
Yeah. It was at one of their actual. It was a university sponsored event actually.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh
it was
really?
like,
Like an ISU event?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was an African Student Association.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know about like any programs like at ISU at all. I pretty much just go to class and come home. But I mean, I probably should get like. I don't know,
bro. I used to be in an organization here. It was I used to be in two of them. One of them, it was a modeling one. It's called Picture Perfect Modeling Troupe, but I don't know what happened with that.
You were modeling? Was it like
it was like
hand modeling or was it like full?
Nah, just like everything. Like I was learning how to like walk and do all that stuff, and you know what I'm saying, like pose and I don't know. I was kind of like it was kind of cool, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know if I'm really like. If I'm like really looking at that as a career, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool to like learn, you know what I'm saying? What else I do? Honestly, like I don't even know what I'm talking. Like I feel like I be talking, I just can't like remember what I'm talking about. But nah, like modeling that like helped me learn a little bit about like, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures and stuff. So I'm learning stuff about that going forward. But well, what else were you asking? Because I totally just like went off on a tangent.
I don't know. I was asking you a lot of questions. I don't even think I finished talking about what classes I took today. Oh, History of the American Film. History of the American Film is my third class I took today.
That's
and it's
cool,
for the same class year I had last semester, so I already know him stuff. But it's just watching movies. So it's like, man, it's like this like film, like my homework is watching movies, man. Like it's great. Like I love it.
Nothing better,
yeah. But I can't wait. Like I'm hoping like to like so on this screenwriting class I have to write 3 scripts. So like I have to write basically 3 short films. Like I have to write them. So like I'm gonna actually like try to do it right and then try to like actually shoot it because like I have the time and the equipment to do it. So like that'd be sweet. Like
that's cool, bro.
I don't know if you've ever done acting.
Hey man, I'll be. Let me know if you need me in a project or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, But what type of films? I was thinking about this. What type of films do you like, and like what type of films do you like want to make? I guess.
I'm glad you asked me that. Yeah. So, I like so many. It'd probably be easier to eliminate the ones I don't want to do. So I hate horror. I hate horror, bro. I hate it. I don't want to watch it ever. For those of you who like people who know me, like ex-girlfriends or whatever that may like try, like there's been a few ex-girlfriends like when I was younger that like got me to watch horror films, but now I won't do it, dude. It just messes with my mind too much, bro. It really does, like because it's just like I don't know what the like I don't see why you would go to purposely like and terrorize yourself. I don't have a thing for it. So
nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to get like scared shitless as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching horror movies and stuff, like my 14th birthday, I remember I was a freshman in high school, and my mom took me and my sisters to go see It in the movie theaters, like the remade version. I didn't go in my basement for months after that, bro.
Bro, exactly.
And my basement was unfinished
real.
too, bro. So it's like even like bro. Like you go down
for
there and start feeling creepy, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it messes with your mind. Like, I hate it. Like, I remember I was in St. Louis with some people, and they put on a horror film, and I'm like, dude, like, I'll go into the room. Like, y'all go ahead. Like, I don't, bro. I hate it, bro. I don't like it, bro. Anyway, so yeah, so I don't like horror. I don't like romance, really. I just don't. I'm not really romantic. I mean, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
with that the soft stuff, huh?
No, it's just I could not like I can. Put some Tory Lanez on.
Tory Lanez. I'm keeping it honest. If I wasn't whipping this foreign. Please stop, bro. Please stop.
That's funny, man. What was I saying? What was I talking about?
Bro, I don't even remember at this point.
Oh yeah, no horror, no romance. Yeah, so romance is a no-go. Probably because like, not necessarily because I don't enjoy it. I don't really enjoy romance films. I really don't. I think that the plots are typically just so dry and predictable. You know, I like films that have you just like, you know, like the best ones are the ones where you're really not sure where it's gonna go. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. You know, like or it could be like a multitude of things. I don't really like mysteries. But it's really more or less of like what's gonna happen next. Like I don't know.
Like a slow burn.
Like leaving it unpredictable. So like one thing that I love like from Game of Thrones, it is a good example. How like, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
like
bro.
You know Eddard Stark or whatever.
Man, first of all, man, if we talking about Game of Thrones, bro, why they ended like that, bro? That's
Yeah.
so terrible, bro. I was actually like not happy with that, but yeah, I watched Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Apparently, like the writer sold the rights or something. Did the writer? Can you look that up? See if the writer sold the rights. I think she sold the rights, and then they created like season 8 or whatever. Like HBO created season 8 after the author of the novels. I don't know if this is true or not. He's about to check. But I think the author of the novels got writer's block for like season 8 or whatever, and so she just like sold the rights to HBO because they were like, you know, egging her on for it.
That's the biggest tweaker move I've ever heard, bro. Clutch time moment, she tweaked.
Yeah, I mean,
bro,
I don't even want to know how much. I mean, it might even be easier to look up how much she sold it for.
Sold the rights in season 4.
Who said he? My bad. I ain't trying to.
You said what?
George.
He sold the rights in season 4?
George R. Martin.
Sold the rights in season 4. Mm-hmm. Wow. I thought it was like season 8. But anyway, yeah, he sold the rights and then HBO took over. He might have already... I think he kept writing or something until like season 7. But anyway, Eddard Stark, you know how they like killed him off like right away? And he was being built to be like a main character. Yeah. And then right after he was killed, you left with that feeling of like, oh shit, like that's not what I expected. That's kind of what I'm going for. And like I said, so not horror, not romance, not really a mystery, because mysteries have to be really well thought out. Like they have to be really well.
You gotta have like little like references like from the first, like from the jump. You gotta know exactly what you want to do. Yeah.
Everything has to tie in together, and it has to be like the slight things, like even like the background has to be could potentially tie into like, because you know like in mysteries where like. At the end, whenever the person is explaining how they did it, it's like, and then I just cut behind the back alley, and then it's like cuts to the scene of like the background, but like it shows like it's like a previous scene where it's like two people talking, and in the background there's someone entering a door, and then like at the end it'll like reiterate that scene, but it's particularly that person entering the door. Like you may have not caught it the first time, but like so they have to be really thought out. I really like action movies, and I really like. I've been getting pretty heavy into like westerns. I like westerns a lot because it's just so like nitty gritty, you know. It's like kind of like the gangs, like East Coast gangster movies. Yeah. Like I don't know if you've seen like Goodfellas or like any of those like Italian mob movies.
I've seen like clips here and there, but I haven't seen like the whole like movies and stuff.
Really? Oh, Goodfellas. Have you seen Scarface?
No, I haven't actually. Oh, yeah, I know a lot of it, bro. I need to go watch that actually.
Like the classic, all the classics, like 70s, 80s movies, Goodfellas, Scarface. I will say this though, this is embarrassing, and I'm gonna correct this, but I have not seen The Godfather yet,
bro.
As a film major,
that's the one that I have seen. That's the only like one of those that I have.
Is it live up to the hype?
Fire, bro.
Because one of my professors today said it was the best movie ever created.
Bro, you gotta go watch those, bro.
All of them.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
how many are there?
I don't even know how many there are. I just know like there's 2 that I've seen. I could be tweaking on that, but I think there's multiple ones.
I think there's definitely 2. There's 2. Definitely 2
fact
Godfathers.
checking right now. You know what I'm saying?
3 Godfathers.
Okay.
3 Godfathers. I know those are like super old, dude. When were they made? Probably like the 70s. Early 70s. That was like the beginning of film. Really, it was like the 70s.
1972.
72. Yeah. You know, one thing I did learn though, like, and this is one thing I like making films. I want to do this. If you take a movie like Copland, that's another good one. It's like Sylvester Stallone.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You have seen it?
No, I've never seen that.
It's like Sylvester Stallone's got a bunch of good actors. Robert De Niro, Deer Hunter is another good one with Robert De Niro. It's about Vietnam. But all those like old 70s, 80s movies, the biggest thing that they don't have that modern movies do have is like excess of special effects. So like there's obviously like more, there's special effects, but it's really more like props than it is like post-production,
like CGI.
Exactly.
Stuff, yeah.
So like what that tells me, and this inspired me from Goodfellas, the first one I saw, and Scarface. Like that to me just shows that like a good plot, you know, could really is better than just special effects. Like if you take like Transformers, I don't even know how many Transformers movies there are. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie though. You can't. Hey, the Transformers movies were so cold though.
The first one, yes. The first one, yes. The second one, a little bit. And then, I don't know. I fell off after that. I was a big fan of the first. Huge fan of the first. Yeah. I used to watch the cartoons for Transformers too.
Man, wait. Those? When does? I don't think I've ever. Which ones are you talking about? Because I know there's like the oldest one, and then there's one they had on either Nickelodeon or Disney Channel or something like that.
It wasn't. It was like the 2D one. It wasn't like 3D at all.
2D. So that's right. Like, is that the oldest one?
Probably. Starscream was like a big character. He's like purple looking.
Oh yeah, that's like, definitely the oldest.
Yeah, the old one. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if he could find a picture of it.
It's not that big.
I remember like Megatron. What is it?
You remember which one it was?
Oh, the Transformers? Yeah. I think it's that one. That was one. Yeah. Because I remember Megatron, Starscream.
Bro, nah. If we on the topic of cartoons though, bro, like I can't even remember some of the cartoons I used to watch as a kid. I'll have to like look them up or like see if people remember these, but I cannot remember what it was called. But there was this one show on Cartoon Network, and it was like this dude who like did kung fu or karate or something, right? He was a fighter, and he would like walk around and go like fight these other like people, but they would like join his team. Like they would like eventually become good guys and like join him on his journey or whatever.
Really?
But yeah, I cannot remember what that like cartoon is. I have no idea, bro.
I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Cartoon Network. I don't know. I remember like Cartoon Network I remember like watching Tom and Jerry on Cartoon Network. Yeah. I remember Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That cartoon.
Bro, no, that was cold.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars originally aired on Cartoon Network. That's like one of my favorite shows ever, dude. Yeah. You a Star Wars fan?
I'm not really like I would say like a huge Star Wars fan, but like I've seen some Star Wars stuff. Like I've seen that as a kid. I've seen that. Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, I'm a big, huge Star Wars fan, bro. Huge Star Wars fan. I've been into it since I was a kid, but like, like actually my my third episode of the podcast was like just solely Star Wars. Like my brother and I, we made a bracket of like all the Star Wars video games, and then we just compared them all. But yeah, Star Wars is goated.
I don't even know, bro. Like I really, at all times, I'm really just present. Honestly, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Like I don't really know like that. That's really much everything that you see with me is what you get. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, bro. Living day by day. So you feel me? But I'm working on that project. Website coming soon. I'm working on some other side stuff. I can't really disclose any of that right now. That's all highly classified, you know what I'm saying? Top secret documents. I can't talk about that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some more music videos. So oh yeah, one big thing I'm gonna say though, before I drop it on all streaming services, I'm gonna drop it on Even. So Even is a platform mainly for like independent artists. Or I mean, even like major artists use it as well, but it's good for like meeting like directly with your customer. Like it's literally like made for exclusives. So I'm gonna have my stuff on there. Y'all can get it from me directly from me first. You know what I'm saying? And I might have a little something for y'all on there too. So,
because that's why Kanye West made the stem player, right?
Yeah,
isn't like what is the percentage? Like they get like nothing, right?
I think it's like 0.003 cent for every 30-second like play that you get.
Every 30 seconds that someone plays your song, you can get like 0.33% of the profit.
Yes, bro.
Of the profit, or like
No, like literally of like
that's what you make for
you
30
literally
seconds.
you're making a percentage of a penny off of like
30
one 30-second stream. You're not even like, bro.
Percentage of a penny.
Yes, bro. One thing I was looking at, it was like it took something like 1.2 million plays to make $5,000, and then somebody on Even made 5,000 just from like selling like 500 copies. You know,
Seriously?
because people can pay for music on there. Like, okay, if you think it's worth $1, you pay $1 for it. If you think it's worth $100, $1,000, you could pay for it. Whatever you think, you know what I'm saying. But ultimately, you're getting paid more than you would for streaming and faster.
Yeah.
So it's like if artists are not on there, then they're honestly just missing out, because like you have to maximize your cheese when you're doing this, because everything's stacked against you if you're independent, pretty much. Even if you're like signed to a label, everybody getting them cuts before you even see anything. So
so like everyone on the label will get the cut of like that penny percentage, like the 30-second play.
Like everybody getting part of that, like, because when you like part of a label or whatever, like I'm not like in one, but like I've like researched it. You have a team of people, and like you got to pay each of them for their jobs out of what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, not out of what you get, but out of what you get, like it's less than everybody else's combined, pretty much.
Yeah, because that's like what the artist makes it, and then everybody has to get paid from that music. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it'd be good as far as like getting started and like getting it out and like having that support, but then it's like, damn, afterwards. But so you think you're gonna go like solo dolo?
Yeah, I mean, for as long as I possibly can. I'm eventually trying to like get like a little team behind me or something, because like you can't really like expect to go far without people helping you. You know what I'm saying? Without a team, because if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a team. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. For right now, I'm just working on my craft, working on getting everything put together. And once I get that, like, because I got to get myself ultimately straight before I even try to like work with a team. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what my strengths are fully before I try to move forward, put money into that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Invest in myself. But we working towards it though. Working towards that. So,
well, I think you're approaching it the right way. I mean, that's like, I think what you said is so important about making sure you are prepared before you bring on other people. Yeah. One thing that like, one thing that someone told me when I was asking about like starting up a business, because they were an entrepreneur, saying like, don't bring someone on like an employee, like at least especially if that's what they plan on making their living, working for you.
Yeah.
Unless you're for sure that you can handle it, because that's like the worst thing is if like let's say like, you start a company or whatever, and then you build up and it's like, oh shit, like I don't have the money to pay you, you know? That's like when you hear like, I don't know if you've seen any, do you watch Hell's Kitchen at all? Mm-hmm. They came out with that new 2023 series. Yeah.
I didn't see that yet.
2023 Hell's Kitchen, it's on Hulu.
Oh, and wow. I got Hulu too. I'm finna watch that.
Yeah, he goes to the East Coast. And that's pretty much like all that he says is like, you guys have to figure this out. Like, you guys have to figure it. It's pretty much what he says.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But, alrighty. Well, I'm excited to hear this creation event when you drop it, dude. 2 features, at least one. Like, I'm pretty excited. I can't lie. Yeah. Because I like I was telling you, I didn't really like make music all that much until like we started working together. So, yeah I'm excited. Yeah, bro.
But and for you to like not really make music before and like not really freestyle before, bro. I'm gonna say it here first before y'all even hear it. He's cold, bro. I'm telling you, he's cold with it, bro. Like he's a natural with it. So
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate it, bro.
So
yeah, but tell them where you can where they can find you at, man.
So y'all can find me on IG, whatever, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever social platform. RoddThaGodd. That's RoddThaGodd. So
awesome, dude. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for inviting me, man.
Yeah, bro. We'll see. I don't know. See you later.
Oh shit, bro.